Hey everyone, welcome back to Feed the Beast Unleashed! And today, I want to get started on my mob farm. I've been talking about it for a couple episodes now. I went ahead and did a little bit of exploring off camera and managed to find some Thaumcraft dungeons in my mining age. So I went ahead and used my force wrench to pick up some of these monster spawners. So now we have 5 skeleton spawners and 6 zombie spawners added on to what we had already. So if you guys also notice, I went ahead and grabbed me some ender pearls, some obsidian, and I made up some soul cages from the soul shard mod. So if we type in @mod.soul, this is the soul shards mod. I have 2 mixing textures, but there's no recipes for those anyway, I guess, so I'm not sure. I don't know if that's implemented right now or not in this version. But I went ahead and made up some soul cages, pretty easy to make, just some iron bars in the shape of a chest, and we're going to be making ourselves up some soul shards. So to do that, let's head on over to our smeltery, and we'll get that up and running. So I also made a little mistake. I said I had to have my force belt highlighted on my toolbar. That's not the case. You just need to have the did I say tool belt? Look at me, I'm Batman. No, I'm not Batman, I'm Bentley. Anyway, you just need to have your force belt on your hotbar, and then you use your number keypad. So I'm going to head over to my Mistcraft Nexus, just like that. Alright, and we need to go to our smeltery. I also went ahead and bound one of the rods to my crafting room, because I seem to go there quite often. So I bound that one to the 3rd slot in my force belt. Alright, so let's see. Let's pick up you, because I was making molten glass in here at some point. And alright, that should work. So I'm not too sure how many ender pearls kind of work with this, but we'll start with 8, I think. Might be a good number. You know what? Why not? Let's go ahead and do 9. Nope, do all of them. Changed my mind. Can I put those? Oh, good, we can. Alright, we got plenty of room. Put them all in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make endstone, and to do that, we need to take obsidian and place it in these basins here. And this will wind up pretty much melting down into molten ender, or I believe liquid ender. I'm not too sure which is which. But if we type in end, and click on endstone, it'll show us that we can actually make this with, it says blood, but I'm pretty sure that's just molten ender. It's just probably misnamed. But it says obsidian in a basin, and that'll give us endstone. So once it starts melting down, which we got some, it looks like, it says null. Probably because, I want to say because of thermal expansion, possibly. Being able to use the magma crucible with the ender pearls is probably the reason. But we're just going to go ahead and do this, and that'll fill up the basins along with the obsidian and produce us endstone. So I already tried this out. That's why I had 4 in here. I was just testing to make sure it was working. I didn't want to do this and be like, wait a minute. So how am I going to get endstone now? So thankfully this is working. Alright, there we go. So 7. How many of these do I need? I shouldn't need too many. I kind of forgot since I last done this. Might actually even have to check out the shape that I gotta do. Let's see. We might actually be able to do that. This might be a good place to do it. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, we need to go like... was it? Can't remember if it was 5 or 3. But I believe we need like... I believe it's endstone. Like this. So it's kind of like a star shape, I suppose. Uh-oh. Let's see, I think that one actually needs to be right there. And I think that needs to be netherrack. So place you there. Let's see, let's try and get 2 more of these at least. I'll go ahead and do 3. Because why not? And we still got plenty of molten ender left. As you guys can see, I went ahead and made me a block of solid ender, and we can use that as a beacon base. So, pretty cool. Plus, I kind of like the color of the block. Now, if we take a diamond, I believe, and we right-click on the center with a netherrack. Maybe I did that wrong. I think I did. Maybe that needs to be netherrack too. I can't remember this pattern. It's been a while since I've done this. Let me go take a look and see what that pattern is again. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I wasn't too far off, but I do need a glowstone block in the center, and then right click that with a diamond, and there we have it, a soul shard. So I'm going to make up a couple of those, and the cool thing is, we actually can get more endstone from doing this, because as you can see, the netherrack and the glowstone changed into endstone. So now I'm going to have more than what I actually need. So let's actually move that off, and we'll just do this. Oops. Give me that back. And that. If you guys are wondering how I'm getting a netherrack, I actually had some in my digger's bag. So I'm not too sure. How many of these do I want? Thinking like maybe 4, 6 maybe. I'm not too sure. Let's actually move those off my hotbar. We'll put those down there just to make this a little easier on me. Yeah, that'd be cool. Now, what I'm thinking is we could maybe use endstone at some point, because now I really don't have to go to the end for endstone. I can just make endstone. Can I actually use that for anything besides? I guess we could, oh, we need that to make the staff, which I wonder how far off I am from. I know I need another star, but I can actually make another star pretty easily. Essence Extractor. Huh. Not too sure what that's for. That's interesting. Oh, we can actually make endstone brick. That's kind of neat. That looks actually kind of awesome. I like the texture on that. I might have to give that a shot at some point. Could probably find a pretty cool room to put that in. Alright, so how many do we have so far? We have 4. Let's make up 2 more. And we should be able to utilize our monster spawners. Now, before I actually try to use the soul shards on the spawners, I need to actually, I believe, kill one of the mobs that I want to use the soul shard for. Now, I'm just going to set this up for the next time if I do need to quickly come back and grab this, but that's what I'll use this area for. So let me go ahead and put that back into the network. Let's go ahead and pull everything back down that I need. See, look at that. We already got, a good amount of endstone back from that already. Alright, so let's set this up. Pull out our force wrench, and we're going to put... I was going to do that like right here. And you know what? That'd be fine. So I'm going to put this guy right there. That's a skeleton spawner. I got a soul shard on my hotbar. So I'm going to kill you. Pick that guy back up, and this should be set to skeleton. As you can see, it says 0, but that's just to, I guess, initialize the soul shard. Now we need to do one for the zombies. Come on, Fred. Oh, wow, Fred, you got some nice clothes. Good job, Fred. Alright, so there we go. So we're at tier 0. Now, if I place these guys down, but let me go ahead and do that under the safety of light. Okay, that glowstone didn't give me back 4. That's okay. Alright, so we have 6. We only need 5, I believe. Actually... Oh wait, they only give 200, so I might have to kill a few more. I'm gonna try and get tier 5, what do you call those, soul shards here. So if we right click on that, that breaks it with the soul shard, and that gives us 200 souls in our soul shard. So that should put us up right at 1,000, and that can go up to 1,024. Now, I don't know if I want to use this last zombie spawner for 24 kills. That just does not make too much sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to here. Let's head up towards our enchanting room. I want to see if I can't put Soul Stealer? Yeah, Soul Stealer 5. And let's go ahead and repair. So now we have Soul Stealer 5 on our sword, which means now if we have a soul shard in our hotbar here, and we're trying to get souls for it, this will pretty much, instead of give us 1, it'll give us 5. And 5 or 6, I'm not sure. I think it might be 6. I'm not too sure. We'll see in just a second, though. So let me actually get back to our crafting room, and we'll head back over to our mining area. Let's set up this last spawner, actually, right here. I think this will probably be a easy way of doing this. So we're at 1,000 killed. Sorry, Fred. And, oh, okay, so it's 6 for Soul Stealer 5. Cool. So now we just wait, I guess. I need another, what, 3 more? Come on, Fred, speed it up. Yeah, we need 2 more. Actually, another way of me doing this would just to pick it up and place it back down. That kind of like resets it. I don't know if you guys saw me doing that with the blaze. The blaze spawner, but it seems to work pretty well. Come on, Fred. Oh, we got some spoils there. Cool. Alright, so let's see, what do we got here? There we go, so it killed 1,024. We're at tier 5. So now all I gotta do is combine that with a soul cage, and we should have a tier 5 spawner. Pretty awesome. So let's check, see what we got in our spoils bag. Garbage. Steel axe, but pretty much just garbage. I'm probably just gonna throw that away. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on the skeleton spawner, and what I'm gonna probably wind up doing for this guy is, I hear you, Fred. I know you're around here. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up 4 of these. Oh, didn't mean to do that. This is slightly dangerous. Alright, so this should be skeleton, yep. We'll break 4 of those. And what I'll do is I'll place this last one down, and I'll probably just sit here for a little bit trying to bring up my kills on that. So, yeah. I'll be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. So I managed to get my skeleton soul shard full to tier 5. We have 1,024 skeletons killed. We also managed to pick up some spoils bags along the way, and I got some other armor and bows and stuff like that. I just quickly placed those guys in this chest here. So I'm going to do the same thing. Don't like pretty much putting all that stuff in my network, taking up space when I really don't want it in there. So let's see what's in the spoils bags real quick. We got some iron. I'll go ahead and pull that out. I could probably use that, but the rest of that don't really need. And what about you? I could probably pull out the creosote, the coal coke. Yeah, not too worried about everything else in there. And I believe we got another force bucket. Yeah, nothing too great. And that's the one from before. Alright, let's go ahead and head back to our Mistcraft room, where I'm going to actually throw all of these guys away into our void chest, and that'll pretty much get rid of them. And let's head to our crafting room. Go ahead and put some of this stuff away for now. And we still have 1 skeleton spawner left, which is actually a good thing. I think we actually have the other zombie spawner too. Yep. Probably not a bad idea to have 1 of each, you know, just in case you want to go through and kill some more. Could definitely use my blaze spawner to go ahead and try and get myself a tier 5 blaze spawner, but like I said, I'm not too sure how I want to do that just yet. But let's get a few more things made up. I think I want to get myself made up a level emitter. Actually, probably a couple of these. So we need some basic processors. Alright, I need to craft those guys up. Let's see, we'll do 20 of those, and hopefully you have everything. Yeah, it looks like it's slowly pretty much making those. Alright, but I don't want that to send over and start making us up those basic processors. So that'll start cooking up the basic processors for us, and we should be pretty much in the clear to make the rest, as long as we have the cable. Yeah, we have a few. We should be good. Alright, so, wait, what am I missing? Oh, right. We need a redstone torch. So I'm gonna grab some sticks. Let's go ahead and clear out that pattern. Guess I had a random stick in there somewhere. Alright, let's do that. Grab a few level emitters. And can I make some ME cabling? See, I should be able to actually craft that. Yep, there we go. Oops. That's ash clad. I found that in the nether. Went ahead and picked that up. Let's go ahead and make up a stack of flux dust. And we'll make up some ME cabling. Perfect. Alright, so the plan here is to make ourselves up some wireless transmitters and receivers, which we already have a few set up. I wouldn't mind getting these guys set up into our network to auto-craft. That would be pretty awesome. Let's see, wireless. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that real quick. That way, if I do need some more of these, I can actually just get them on the fly. Yeah, we should be able to do this real quick. Alright, be right back. Alright guys, so we should have these guys set up to auto-craft. So if we type in wire, or wireless, or something short for that, wireless receiver, wireless transmitter, I think I might want about 3 more of those. So let's see if that'll auto-craft that for us. Slowly but surely, let's wait and be patient. Okay, so it's missing ender pearls. That's not really too much of an issue here. We'll just make up some more with our nice little minium stone here. Place those into our network. And are you making those now? Yeah, it looks like it's going through. Yeah, I was afraid of that. How am I gonna make those? Alright, it's pretty much wanting the other obsidian rods. I thought maybe it would make the other ones. So I might have to go through and redo those. Let me do that real quick, be right back. Okay, so this should be working now. Let me try this one more time. Let me make up like 2 of these guys. Perfect, there we go. So wireless transmitters, and we'll make up 5 more wireless receivers. Will you work? You should work. There we go, nice. Alright, so it's a little bit slower on this one, but it's picking up speed, it looks like. Cool. Alright, so there we go. We got some wireless receivers and transmitters. We also have our level emitters. Now, I'm probably not going to use all of them, but it's good to have them around, I guess. Alright, so I want to set this up somewhere back here. Maybe we could utilize the area down there, because I kind of like working off this giant molecular assembly chamber here. Pretty easy. It gives me a nice little area to work with, so... Oh. I hear an enderman. That's a good thing. Alright, let me kind of work an area back here a bit. Yeah, that'll work. Now, I don't want to do it off the bottom, because that's where I plan on expanding if I need to. And let me actually push this back one way there. And for now, we're just going to set up 2. So I'm going to set up 2 transmitters. We're going to have one there, one there. In fact, I don't even know if I need them that far away. We'll see. Alright, let's set up the ME cable like this. And I'm going to place down our level emitters like so. Let's grab our Omni wrench. Now, I'm not 100% sure this is going to work at all. I really don't know if this is going to work. I'm hoping it will, though. So what I plan on doing is using level emitters to send a redstone signal to where I'm going to be setting up our tier 5 soul cages. What that's going to do is it's pretty much going to try to keep the monster spawners, these soul cages or soul shards, running at all times until our network is full up on a particular item for that soul cage. So say for instance we set up the zombie soul spawn or soul cage on signal 2 maybe. I'm not sure what I have set up. I think the only other wireless receiver and transmitter I have set up is for my nuclear reactor. So we'll say for instance we'll set this guy up on 5. So wherever I set it up on 5, that guy's on currently. So let's say this is zombie. What do we get from zombies anyway? Brains, zombie flesh. Guess that's pretty much it. Rotten flesh. And then we have 4 zombie brains. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I'll set it up for on zombies. And I'm not actually sure at all if this is going to work, but we'll say zombie brains. We'll set it to 128 zombie brains and emit when levels are above the limit. That's what we want. So it's currently below, so it should just stay on. So once we get over 128 zombie brains, this should send a redstone signal to the soul shard, or the soul cage once we set it up, and that'll turn off the spawner. So kind of like an automated system. Now, you guys might be thinking, what about experience? I'm hoping to set that up and have that ready at some other point. Probably not going to set that up today. But let's do skeletons. We'll have skeletons on 6. Let's get to our network. I think for what I'm going to do on skeletons, we'll probably do bones. So we'll set that up to maybe like 512. Now, the cool thing about doing it this way is that I also believe that I could overwrite this signal and turn on the spawners if I want to, and set it up later on. I'm hoping. I'm not entirely sure on that, so don't quote me. But I did set us up a nice little area right over there, a nice little room that we're going to probably be using. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it look too pretty yet, but we'll see in just a minute. Let's see. I need a few more things. Now, I was thinking about having some fun with zombies and actually just the spawner in general and trying to compact it in a way to where I wouldn't have to do like a lot of vanilla stuff or something that's normal. I want to do something a bit different. So I'm going to use our crystals that we got from Mistcraft to make myself a book receptacle. And I got some crystals here. I might need a few more. That should be plenty. Let me head to my Mistcraft room. I want to grab me a intralinking book. There we go. And we'll head back to our crafting room. Sorry about that, guys. My game crashed on me. It's been some time since it's done that, so I'm not going to complain too much. I went ahead and cleared out this room before we started the episode today, and we're going to be using this for our spawning room. Now, I got it lit up at the moment, but we're going to probably be getting rid of that in just a moment. So I think we might actually pull the floor down one more block, and I'll show you guys why here in just a moment. So, like I said, I've been thinking about how I wanted to do this, something a little different than, you know, maybe like a water trap or using spikes or, you know, whatever. I want to try something just different, and I think the crystals here might be able to provide us some aid in that, so let's see what we can't come up with. Might even give you guys some ideas, who knows. But this should work, I'm hoping. I haven't tested this out, so if this flops, we're going to be in a bit of trouble here. But let's hope this doesn't, because this would be pretty fun and kind of cool if this works out the way we want it to. Alright, so let's go ahead and place a crystal there, and then we'll use our wand of equal trade. this hopefully should actually count as a portal, I hope. I like the fact that it does provide light, but that's not going to be super helpful for us. It might limit the spawning, and actually no, it wouldn't limit the spawning if we're using tier 5. Oh great, and it's raining. Alright, so the interlinking book, where did oh, I didn't even grab that after the crash. Alright, let me grab one. We'll go to our bedroom. There we go. Free falling. There we go. Whoa! No! No! Bad. Hate those guys. Alright, so just for a test, I'm not going to be using it like this, but to ensure their death, and that way we can ensure to see their death, this should be good right here. This is the idea that we're going to be doing. So if I do this... Alright, so that doesn't work. Alright, let me see if I can't get this portal working like this, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, so I got our Mistcraft portal up and running here on the floor. I think my problem was I placed the book receptacle here in the wrong place. I had it over there. I tried it here on a corner and it seems to work just fine. So if we go through the portal, it's going to put us all the way up here. Now, that's not where it's going to be in the end. You know, this is just for testing purposes to show you guys the general idea of this. I'm not too sure if this is going to work. Hopefully this does work. But let's actually go ahead and pull the book out for the time being so we can actually work in here. And we'll place... Yeah, we'll use a crystal. We'll say like right here. Place a crystal there. And... you know, that should be fine. Yeah, that should be okay. We'll place a soul cage there and there. Pick these two guys up. Now, for the time being, I'm going to use the levers. I'm going to bring two of these guys. We'll flip them on. And I think I'm just going to use my zombie soul shard, because if I lose this, I'm not going to be too sad about it. What do you got, buddy? Get out of here. Because I've had bad luck. Like, I've picked up these soul cages before with these soul shards in them, and I seem to have lost the soul shard before. So, hopefully that doesn't happen again. Alright, so there's there. Let's see if this works. Oh, alright, so there we go. Just, hey, Fred, Frank, and Freddy. Okay, that works. Cool. Alright, now let's check to see if this will work. Put our linking book there. Kind of fly up here and... perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. So guys, I think I'm gonna end off with that here. This is perfect. Yep. Now I don't know how well this is gonna be for like lag or anything. Hopefully this doesn't glitch or do anything too crazy, but this is the general idea here. Yep. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any helpful tips, tricks, or comments, feel free to put them in the comment section down below. If you guys would rate the video, I'd greatly appreciate it. But that's about it for me today. And until next time, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye.